Hello creatives, this is Leah O'Neill. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video I'm bringing to you as a stylist on the Planners Anonymous stylists team. This Planners Anonymous kit it's a monthly subscription kit that is full of exclusively designed products that are a different theme every month. February's theme is book lover, and I'm getting some like Harry Potter, Gryffindor vibes from this kit, and I am absolutely loving it. So I am going to be switching to a B6 notebook here soon to try out because I'm hopping on this bandwagon, okay? Everyone loves it, and I want to find out if I like it too. So I'm going to try it, and I have this 1407 Planners insert here, a dot grid, and I want to make a cover for it, but I don't want to like do the mixed media stuff right on the cover because if I mess up, you know, I don't want to ruin my notebook. So this paper too is a mixed media paper. It holds up very well to using different mediums. So I want to use this cute stamp from the stamp set that comes in the kit, the book measures about the pages are about 1 by 1.5 inches, and I have sized these photos down to be the size of those pages using an app called Print to Size. If you go over to my Instagram, sunny.leah, I will be telling you more about that app because I use it constantly. It's amazing. So I've cut these photos out, and I've color swatched some of my Tombows that I thought could work really well with this kit. The one that I really want to use, though, I think it's 757 is the color that I end up using here, but I will make sure I link that information below, as well as links to any products that I use in this video and a link to find out more about the kit. So I'm using something called the packaging technique here. This is some of the plastic from the stickers that came in the kit, and I'm just putting my scribbling my Tombow marker right onto this. It's got to be a non-porous surface, but you can use anything non-porous. It could be a Ziploc bag, anything, but I always use the packaging rather than throw it away because it's functional, right? So I just kind of scribble it and then spray a little water on it because they are water reactive, and I'm turning it over and just smushing it onto my page. I'm bringing in a lighter color pink here just to kind of put around the edges a little bit, and you may not be able to tell a huge difference, but I can. It really gives a lot of, adds a little bit more depth to have those different shades of pink. So I'm trying to encourage this to dry faster because I have no patience at all. I'm using a stencil here and going in with another medium. When you have water reactive paint products, you really should wait for them to dry. So it's fine though. I'm just winging it, because this is a background and I can always cover it up if it doesn't work out. So I'm using this acrylic paint from Vicky Boutin, and it's a nice thick white paint. And this stencil is, I think it's a Crafter's Workshop 6x6 stencil, but this pattern with plus signs is one of my favorites to use on backgrounds because it just adds a cool texture, and it really can be used on anything with any theme, I feel. So I'm using my finger because I can't find any of my tools around because I'm in the middle of overhauling my craft room and trying to unpack it from when I moved in like last year. So don't judge me, please. Using my finger, again, not too worried about messing up. If I mess up, I can cover it up. If you had a palette knife or something here, you'd be able to spread it a little more evenly, and you probably wouldn't have as many issues with the texture paste either. Like, it would go in between the holes in the stencil a little easier. But this works perfectly well for what I wanted. And now I'm kind of playing around with the die cuts that come in the kit. I mean, honestly, I feel like these are really pretty, and I would be happy just calling it a day with like that one plant or the books or something, because I just love that already, just that simple. And I like how the background brings out that pink, those pink books a lot. But I did print these photos already, and I'm really excited because I have an idea for a title that I'm loving. I really love this. This is probably my favorite. This whole stamp set is super cute, but I really like this book here. It stamps really well in your planners too. And I'm kind of varying up the placement of where I put the book, just because it just, you know, I'm kind of going with the 3 theme too. Like you'll see it throughout the rest of the projects where I'm adding kind of things in sets of 3s, just to kind of keep some balance. And if I lined all of those things up straight, I'm sure it would look great, but that's not my style. You know, I like to keep things a little off-center, a little off-kilter. I like things messy. But you see how cute they fit so well into the little pages. And I like that you can still see the lines of the book on the edges. That was something I was really wanting. That's why I sized the photos just slightly under the size. I'm really liking how that darker green plant is popping against that pink. So I'm definitely going to use that. And then this washi tape, there are 3 washi tape rolls that come in each kit, which I feel like is such good value. Like they're beautiful. Like this washi has rose gold foiling, and it's not just like randomly on there. Like it's so detailed. Like each plant pot has a different pattern rose gold print on it. Like I just am amazed by it. So I'm using there's a lot of stickers here to choose from. I think I might use this one. I accidentally tore it by trying to keep picking it up off my page and moving it around. But I'm thinking like I don't know if I'm going to put it like a date up there. I'm just kind of playing around. I mean, I want to show you my process here. The creative process for me is never just as simple as sticking it down and going with it. Like that's not how I work. I got to like try things out and see how they look. So I'm still going to use that sticker at some point. It doesn't matter to me that it tore. I'm going to use it still. But on this particular layout, this one sticker sheet has kind of this, it reminds me of the book corners, book edges. I can't think of the term for it. But it's such an elaborate little thing that I thought almost kind of frames the layout. And I'm looking through my other stamps here because I feel like I need my title. So I'm going through some of my alpha stamps, my alphabet stamps that I have. And I need something kind of small because I don't have a lot of room to stamp anything. These are from Studio L2E, one of my favorite sets because it has 2 different size letters. I'm going to use those smaller ones, and then there's another set from Studio L2E as well that has like an open letter. So I'm kind of laying the letters out now just to kind of get an idea of how much room I have to work with here and trying to figure out where I want to put things. Are this size letter, is it going to work, you know? But, you know, I fiddle around with those stamps for a while, so I cut that out. And you can see here where I actually decided instead of stamping directly on the layout, I went ahead and I practiced. I always like to practice things before I stamp on my layout when it comes to stamping. So I just decided to stamp right onto another piece of paper, and I'm going to cut it out kind of like word strips. And I like that because it gives the white kind of makes it pop off the background too. And I'm just going to really play around with the placement here. The title is This, Us. We Are My Favorite Story. And I just am trying to figure out where I want it, and I finally decide on kind of where I want everything, and I start trying to glue it down with this tape runner. This part takes a little bit because there are a lot of little pieces. I recommend taking a quick photo of where everything is just in case it gets moved around. It'll help you remember where everything is. But now that everything is glued down, I want to go ahead and add a little extra reinforcement with a stapler, a mini stapler. It has gold staples as well, so in addition to securing the word strips a little bit more, it's actually adding some more texture too, which I really love. So as I play around with getting everything really into the place that I want, I'm feeling like I need to add a couple more finishing details. This is a date stamp, a roller date stamp from Heidi Swap, and I'm just gonna kind of stamp the date up there in the corner. And then right above this word, I feel like there's a space there, I don't know what happened to that clip. I'm sorry, I lost it. But this is a stamp from this month's stamp set that I really, really like. It's such a simple stamp. It's like an overhead view of a plant pot, but the geometric pattern there, all I'm doing is masking the photo with a Post-it over the area I don't want to get the ink on, and then I'm stamping down, but it just adds a cool contrast, that black on the pink. And speaking of contrast, I'm going to go around with my black Sharpie pen and add a black border around these white letters just to make them pop off the background a little bit more. And this is really all there is to this layout, and I'm going to get it into my notebook. And then every time I open my planner, I'm going to get this pleasant memory of this time that I had with my husband where we had a lot of fun. And I'm going to get to remember the fun process I had creating this dashboard. This is one of the reasons why I love to add like mixed media and scrapbooking type elements to my planner. I just feel like they really make me happy. Thank you all so much for joining me for this video today. I hope you enjoyed it and that you'll consider subscribing to my channel for future videos. Please check out that description box below. There's a lot more information about the products used, as well as more information about the kit, Planners Anonymous kit, and a discount code for your first box. I'll see you all in the next video, but until then, happy creating!